possible, and making sure that this game stretches out later and later, where the very ballsy pickup of the Divine Rapier like 10 minutes ago put NiP on a certain edge. But if the game goes later and later, it means that Divine Rapier pickup is not going to be as critical.
And NiP know their position with this ward. They do see Loda, and I don't know if Alliance anticipates this as Roshan isn't quite up yet.
Loda's going to be the first target once again. The Glimmer Cape goes out. Supernova immediately late into play, but this time they're going to try and finish it. Never mind. They actually go for the kill on Loda. Aaron tries to back away. Supernova gets hit. Lip still has that cheese. He's going to fight up against Dunskin Pycat. Now finish right off Admiral Bulldog as well. That is a clean wipe. And only 2 buybacks available for Alliance.
And NiP forcing the buyback out of Pycat, but it's an inefficient one as Shadow Fiend spawned with half the souls. He's only got 18, immediately heading to that top lane, and NiP, they want to force any more buybacks as they can. Does the Phoenix have one? No, none on the Disruptor or the Chen either, as they're just headed straight for this. And even if they don't get it, the Roshan is about to spawn at the same time, and they've got vision of that area, and NiP might be the first one to take out a melee Rax.
It's looking like it, man. They've already decided to go for the bottom lane instead, as that tier 3 tower is a little bit lower. Plus, the Pugna already set up with his nether ward towards the north side, means that they don't have to worry about that anymore. A glyph being used, 15 seconds till the Disruptor, 20 until the Phoenix. Looks like that melee Rax is going to be falling here without much of a contest. Alliance just give that one up. 1 lane of Rax down to the favor of NiP. And they should be able to make a clean retreat here. Limp gets slowed down a little bit by that Rod of Atos, but no pursuit. Surprising NiP just like they got surprised before. The smoke initiation here. Sealkid's going to be the first one to pop inside the vines, but immediate Hex gets laid out by Huskin, who's going to die to Pycat as he knows the Glimmer Cape keeps alive. Era unable to finish off the Supernova, and it looks like the egg will be able to survive for a serious amount of time. Era may even fall here. He needs to be able to pop the Satanic and Limp, but he's stunned up for too long. joinDOTA MLG, there goes the Divine Rapier, and it drops again. Limp now tries to pick it up, but it's a hot potato. No one's getting able to get it. Bulldog, the next target to be able to grab that Divine Rapier, gets away on the right-hand side. Loda will end up falling. The buyback of the gyrocopter
Admiral Bulldog
means nothing. Admiral Bulldog gets away with the Divine.
He Grand Theft Auto'd it and just dived away, able to pick up the Divine. I don't even know how Bulldog does half the stuff that he does.
But can they actually win this? This is no buybacks whatsoever from Alliance. NiP might just be able to win this without the Divine Rapier intact. There goes the Courier as well. Jonas has already pushed in this bottom lane. They've got 80 seconds until the SF, 60 into the Pugna, even if you do have a gigantic damage swing. From the Gyrocopter losing his Divine Rapier to the Phoenix picking it up, it may not make much of a difference as there's nobody else alive for Alliance to defend.
Yeah, and there's no buyback on either of those cores. It's all going to come down to this as Admiral Bulldog with that Divine Rapier. He's going to have to do something. Is you can't just give up Mega Creeps right now. Like, yes, you have a Divine Rapier, but it's not going to mean much if it is on a hero like Phoenix. As joinDOTA MLG is getting quite low, he gets hexed up. The right clicks from Bulldog aren't going to be able to do it.
Much. Bulldog just eliminates him. Now Aaron's going to be able to take out the supports nice and quick. Hanskin barely gets himself away. It's Mad and Bulldog fighting for their last set of Rax here. joinDOTA MLG quick with the buyback and TP in. They're going to finish off the top lane of Rax. That just leaves the melee in middle, and that's going to fall too. They only need a couple of right clicks to get it. In fact, the creeps almost finished up. 15 HP, and NiP are now on the retreat with 1 building left. A slice of HP until Mega Creeps, but they choose not to go for it.
Oh, and I think they 100% thought that the creep was going to deal with it, but man, I mean, if you're at this point doing anything, that clutch right click was able to save it. And so the game continues as NiP, I mean, that was a little bit of a mistake as I think there's still a Rapier on the Bulldog, and they are going for the Roshan right now, but you would have really liked to have Mega Creeps at this point, and Alliance, by the skin of their teeth, managed to hold on. That was a 10 HP building that's slowly starting to build itself up, and I think somebody's actually going to go for it as joinDOTA MLG is pushing up that top lane. He has a cheese, a BKB, but he doesn't have a buyback.
As well. Aaron's actually going to go for the kill on Pycat, who's hexed up and disabled BKB, and he walks himself away. Looks like he's good. Farther down, though, it's Loda. BKB facing up against the Leshrac, who's going to be pulled back into the Static Storm. Locked down. Oh, no, it's going to be joinDOTA MLG actually going for the Rax. He's going to be able to get it. There's nothing Loda can do to stop this one. And now the quick retreat. NiP have only lost the Leshrac in exchange for securing Mega Creeps. Looks like joinDOTA MLG and everyone else from Ninjas and Pyjamas will get away free.
They were just trying to buy time. Leshrac, if you thought about that, NiP was so smart in that. Leshrac is the only one with the buyback, so he sends himself in purposefully and says, okay, Queen of Pain, we're just going to buy time for you, and Loda at top is the target for Jonas and Fun. He does have a refresher.
Oh my god, he might just be able to get it with the double sonic waves and the scream to get it. Jonas finds another pickup. This guy's been playing out of his mind in this first game between Alliance and NiP, and he showcased just one more sweet maneuver as we reach the 55-minute mark.
Yeah, and NiP with Mega Creeps, Alliance, they still have the Divine Rapier on the Bulldog. It's not the ideal hero, but it is a Divine Rapier nonetheless. Like, Bulldog before was only an egg machine, but now he does deal a lot of damage, and Alliance, they're just going to have to push out all the waves as they can and go for one last-ditch effort, and they can definitely do it still. Like, they have enough damage on their heroes. They pretty much got all the
cores. Give up that Divine Rapier, though. Matt is already eliminated. Can they actually control Bulldog long enough to be able to get to him? BKB activated. He's going to try and turn this one, going for some right clicks. And Sue slides away. He realizes he's in a really peck of trouble, and sure enough, the GG well played. Alliance, no, there is no recovery from this one, with the Mega Creeps already on the side of NiP and the Divine Rapier to fall. It finally returns to the hands of Ninjas the Pyjamas, as does game number 1.
All right, before we throw it off to the analysts, I just hope they talk about Jonas and Fun. Like, I've seen him play good games.
AV tried to run backwards, so his only play was to continue to move forward. Unfortunately for him, Limp was already getting that top rune.
Yeah, and Hanskin just continues to stack up the jungle right now for Limp, but...
Oh my god, a two-man call. They're able to get the purification, but it's still no spins for Jonas and Fun. If he'd got some spins, he would have actually been able to get the chop on one of them, but unfortunately, that's not the case. Now he's going to be glimpsed back. Jonas and Fun still tanky enough to be able to survive through this. If anything, he's okay with fighting more. Purification gets laid down. Two-man call once again, but with Pycat joining the fray, the black hole being used. Oh my god, the spin! He gets top one. Can he get top two? Jonas and Fun getting out. Oh, God,
he's going to get
away. Matt goes down to the split earth as well.
Oh, Hotgate's going to fall.
Alliance number 3. Jonas and Fun going for the 4. He gets it. An ultra kill. Jonas and Fun chop. Quad dunk for NiP as they walk away, wiping Alliance and not losing a single hero.
All right, that was pretty hype, as that was a 5-man wipe for Alliance as NiP walk away 5-0.
Up at this point, I gotta say, they are getting major value out of this gem, but they may be going into a very dangerous fight as there is double damage on the ground. But if they can get lit first, never mind, there goes the purification. Now the black hole managed lag 2. Jonas and Fun locks down Buggy Matt, but it still doesn't matter. In the background though, Hanskin with the Aghanim Scepter, he's doing some work with the Death Ward. They get outside of the range. Era, he's that double damage. He's trying to lock down Pycat, who pops the flutter and the butterfly, zooping around. He will be able to get away from Era for a time being. The cast goes, it's over. Oh no, it's going to be able to catch both Loda and Admiral Bulldog. Pycat escapes, but NiP win the fight as they manage to take out 4. The last to go down is the Frenchman. Mad falls. They're going to be the ones trying to take this offensively. And look at the timer here. Roshan could spawn at any point in time, so if Alliance do get a really good fight, they can go take Roshan, grab an Aegis and Cheese, and who knows what they can do with that one. Limp is going to be the first one stumbled upon. They are going to try and control him as best as possible. BKB, Shiva's turned around. Loda going for the lockdown on Limp, but he's still dealing out a good amount of damage. Both the supports end up going down. Look at the position from Hanskin. Glitz back to send him away, but Loda's already dead, and the rest of Alliance on the retreat. Matt going for the TP out, but oh, Jonas and Fun manages to catch the 2 critical ones. The black hole goes out. With Pycat's ultimate, they'll be able to get a couple of kills, but it's still not enough. They're just going to get cleaned up by Era. Jonas and Fun manages to survive even. Thank you, Jonas. He gets the initiation to counter 2 of Alliance and will even survive with 50 HP.
And the Slark just has too much farm right now. He's pretty much 6-slotted.
The thing is, Era has enough regeneration thanks to his ultimate. He's just going to chip away at this tower over and over and over again until it falls. And they are not able to punish him in any way. Ninjas the Pyjamas are playing this absolutely calculated.
Yeah, they don't want to give away this game right now. They understand that they're in the driver's seat. All they have to do is play it safe, wait for Alliance to get over antsy and overextend, and NiP not really risking anything. Their entire team has buybacks, with the exception of Era. I think they're comfortable with the position they're in. They don't have to force anything right now.
Hanskin again That's what, the third or fourth time that cliff has been warded up by Alliance, and Ninjas the Pyjamas take that vision away immediately. Pycat gonna be jumped on here by Era, just trying to force something. He does have that agent. Sure enough, there goes the BKB, and the ward goes out as well. They have the shallow grave to be able to keep Pycat alive for a little bit longer, as well as the Glimmer Cape. Pycat just barely surviving because of it. Now Liv comes in with the Shivas, forcing the rest of Alliance back. Looks like Matt is gonna be going down. His quick chop takes him out. Lodo with the counter initiation.
Bulldog
locks out Yoda, some fun. Bulldog waiting patiently for that initiation, but if he waits too long, they're going to be losing a set of racks.
And he's just trying to stop the blink of Jonas and Fun and maybe wait things out, but the blink forced that.
Yeah, he's going to be able to catch two. Jonas and Fun might just take out Ezra. Bulldog first double chop gets him. Now Pycat in the background trying to throw out that ultimate, but an FKB says no. Era gets him and even dares the fountain to try and take him out. Loda turns too, but he's got no backup besides Pycat, who just pops the buyback here. Hit by the cast. Era runs him down, locks him down with the glitz. They will be able to get him. This is it.
And a GG.
Alliance go down. GG, well played. Alliance will fall to the youngsters of Ninjas and Pyjamas. They have been here. They had to lose sight for a second when they got dropped out of the TI qualifiers, but they come back big with redemption here in Austin, Texas at the X Games, able to take their first gold of their young team life.
Yeah, and NiP are going to walk away with first, but at the same time, I mean, you got to give it up to Alliance for making this a close series. That second game was so dominant. That first one could have swung either way. Keeping it close, I think this was the best possible finals that we could have hoped for, as NiP walk away with it, and it goes all the way to the distance.
Fantastic team, only freshly rebranded, invited directly to TI5, had a lot of critics behind them, but here they will be able to take X Games bronze. Mushy, he's got a lot to work with this team.
Oh boy.
And like that's one of the bigger things. And speaking of something to work with, Alliance, you've got huge names, you've got so much experience.
Wow.
They're now being led by a new captain, your man in the middle, Sebastian, like
man on the right there, Aki.
He plays beautifully, man. Sir, you have nergasms over this man.
You know what? He reaches 602 career wins at this event. Unfortunately, not quite enough for 603. But boy, these guys have provided us with so many great moments and so many great Dota games over the years. We can only hope that this is the beginning of a new era for Alliance. I used to play Ninja Gaiden as a kid. Well, these ninjas are golden.
I like how they even got matching golden bling right there. And Era, such a great story for him as well.
Amazing games we saw from you guys. And now Era, of course, you were very confident going into this game, as you showed us during the pre-game interview. And yeah, it was justified, as we saw. Now let's talk a little bit just about the last game we just saw. I mean, this is, you know, the third game of a series. It's 1-1, and you choose to go for an Omni Night, something we haven't been seeing much lately, and something which is very situational. Have you been worried at any point of time that this might not work out?
Well, not at all, to be honest, because we know that when a team like Alliance, when they go for one of these melee carries, that you can put Axe and Omni together, and the attacker will probably not going to get any farm. I know Loda has nightmares from that before when he has played Juggernaut, but yeah, but we're not worried at all. It was all in the plan.
So, I mean, the game was very dominant in your favor, but Alliance pulled some really great fights too. Has there been any point where you kind of felt like, okay, now we really need to play more careful?
Maybe not more careful, but it's just that we have like to have in our minds that they have Black Hole, like they have Disruptor ulti, to not stack on each other, like always have that in mind, that you like don't go a bit too far, but yeah, but not play that careful. Like we knew that if we just stay up on our heels and just like go for them, they will be scared at all times, so we get to take map control and all like that. So, but yeah, I'm not worried, but just have things in mind.
I like me some confident Era. I really like that. Now, looking at the whole tournament, I mean, you guys showed us some great games. It was a great performance. You obviously won. However, if you look at your overall performance and mostly the in-game performance, do you feel like you achieved everything you came here to do for?
Oh, well, yeah, sort of. Like we had a 2-week boot camp prior to this for the TI qualifiers, where obviously like things didn't go our way, but we learned a lot of things from there, and which we showed here today. So that's yeah, that's probably the best thing about this all.
All right. Well, it was amazing to watch you guys play. So once more, congratulations. And it is time, apart from the X Games gold medal, to also hand you over our lovely trophy. Guys, enjoy it. You're winners of the joinDOTA MLG Pro League Season 2 Finals, Ninjas in Pyjamas.